Hi everybody, welcome back to Level Uploading Playful and Play Spice with yours truly, Shay. Guys, so it is Saturday, right? Saturday? Yes, it's Saturday. And I am actually about to head out soon. I literally stopped what I was doing. I was about to start doing my makeup and finishing up my little look for the day. I'm about to go and enjoy some girl time. Girl time is important, ladies. Please don't let anybody convince you and tell you that you don't need women friends. You do. You just have to pick quality women friends, and you have to be discerning with the women friends that you do invite into your circle. All women friends are not made equal. All girlfriends are not made equal, and so you have to be very discerning with that, and also understand that some people are just in your life for a season. Somebody who might be considered a good great friend for you now might not be a good great friend for you in your future and as you evolve. So you have to have that flexibility and know that, hey, sometimes it might not just be, it might not always be forever. Neither here nor there. I am excited about having my girls' time because ultimately I enjoy being able to have community with like-minded women who share a lot of my values and morals, but also have different perspectives. I'm able to bounce ideas off of them. I'm able to let loose with them, have fun with them, show them, different sides of myself that I don't necessarily show everyone, and vice versa. And so for me, that's so important, and I'm so excited for that. However, I did want to pop in and just kind of talk about a little bit about like boundary trampling. So I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Violetta. She has an amazing channel, and I believe that she has a TikTok as well. I'm not on TikTok, but she has a TikTok as well. And like, she literally had a whole series about her growth and her elevation as a woman, and the things that she's experienced and the things that she has gone through, and how she got there. Like, she went through the details. Like, sis is amazing and dope, and even just watching her progress is just amazing for me. I have a couple YouTubers that I really, really do watch, and most of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, but I'm saying most of them are maybe slightly younger than me. But it's just like, it's so amazing because I wish I had documented my journey. It's so funny because just looking at them, I'm so proud of them because I remember having these epiphany moments. I remember having these moments where I'm coming into my own, where I'm releasing things that need to fall off and embracing change and things like that. I remember those moments so vividly and so clearly, but I don't have this documented step-by-step stage of it. And so although I'm very thankful and grateful for 35-year-old Shay's, channel and her outlook, I really kind of wish in a sense that I did have the balls to document it, because I had so many profound moments of clarity, things that occurred and happened to me that were just like it could help somebody. But I'm so excited to see that there are other people out here that are sharing theirs, and I'm just rooting for them, y'all. I'm just rooting for them. But anyway, I was watching her, and I really don't remember my point, so that's cute. Let's see. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. I'm back. So I was watching Violetta, and she was basically documenting, this is one of her last recent videos that she's posted, and she was documenting how she ended up quitting TikTok. Like, she worked for the actual organization as a content creator, full-time content creator, and I was just listening to the situation and how the management and everything was, how they were trying to, after she decided that she wanted to quit and she submitted her notice, the management was trying to coerce and persuade her to stay. And it just really kind of brought to light in my eyes about boundaries and how people are, like, we've normalized boundary trampling. People are so not used to boundaries that they literally trample over the boundaries that you have set, and they try to go around them. They either try to work around them, or they try to just stampede over them and get to their ultimate goal. Their manipulation is so strong that ultimately all they care about is their end goal. And so in her video, and I don't want to like use her content as my full video, but she was basically sharing an experience of how she quit the job and how they were trying to coerce her to come back, and she shared a snippet of the conversation. It was just like so many tools of manipulation used in the conversation that was had. The manager came on. She was saying that she went from like the viewpoint of we can't have this. We really love you. Everyone here loves you. To like,
oh, well, we're all burnt out. Like, everybody's having the pressure. We all have these deadlines.
To like,
well, okay, well, whatever you do, I support you, but just let me know.
And, you know, as a former people pleaser, it's very triggering for me to see things like that, because I know that although I am very firm in my boundaries and I know how to stand in them, and I feel like just from what Violetta has been sharing in her videos, she has learned how to stand in her boundaries as well. It's still very triggering when people try to manipulate you. Persuasion is manipulation. Coercion is manipulation. People are trying to make you do what they want you to do. They don't care that you said no. They don't care that you don't want to do it. They don't care that you're uncomfortable. They want you to do what they want you to do. And we have to, in our journey towards our betterment and our elevation, because at the end of the day, we have to think about ourselves. I am not saying to be a selfish person, but you have to think about yourself. How is this going to affect me? How is this going to affect my mental health? How is this going to affect my mood and how I move about life? They don't care about how it affects you. They want their end result. They want you to do what they said to do. And whatever way they can snake and finagle their way into getting that, that is what they're going to do. And like I said, as a former people pleaser, I was very triggered by that, because I just think about so many conversations that I've had with people basically telling me that my boundary meant nothing to them and I should do what they said to do. And I'm pretty sure everyone can relate. And I also, let me be clear, I've probably done it myself as well. I know I have done it myself as well. I used to be a person that was very much into persuasion and coercion, and not in like a sinister negative way, but like just for, or maybe it was, I don't think it was, but prime example, if you come to the party and you're like, oh, well, I'm not drinking, this is the old me, y'all. Let me just say, old me. You come into the party, it's like, oh, my neighbors are being loud. You come into the party and you're like, I'm not drinking today. I'm just going to, come chill. But at the same time, I'm used to you being more like lively or something like that. Sometimes I would be like, you sure you don't want to drink? But in hindsight, when I look back at those moments and of how I was acting, I'm embarrassed by that. I'm embarrassed by that, because the person told me coming in how they felt. They told me what they were doing. And because I was uncomfortable with how they were acting and they weren't giving me what I was used to receiving from them, I thought that it was my place and my duty to manipulate them into indulging into something that they were not comfortable with and that they are probably trying to stay away from. Who am I to say? I don't know what people's struggles are. Just because I am drinking responsibly, or I'm drinking, I'm drinking in a social setting, and I'm drinking in a way that is not, detrimental to my my livelihood and how I live my life. This person might have sat at home all day and saying, you know what, I'm gonna go here, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna drink. And then I come here and I'm over here like the freaking devil on their shoulder saying, are you sure you don't want this extra shot? You sure you don't want this beer? Because I'm uncomfortable. Because I want you to turn up with me. Because it's about me and what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I know I've done it. And as I get more and more in tune with myself and who I am, who I was, who I'm trying to be, how I'm trying to be, I am just very, very thankful that I understand boundaries, and I'm starting to really understand my faults and how I have been a person that has trampled over boundaries as well. Accountability is everything, guys. Accountability is everything. We cannot sit here and blame everybody for everything or think that we are just, you know, white gloves. Like, we're not perfect. We're not blameless in these situations. And so, like I said, watching that, seeing how the interaction was, being a person who is used to being on the receiving side of that, I was triggered, but also thinking about and correlating it to how I used to act myself. I actually still probably do. I still probably have moments where I regress and try to coerce people, because ultimately we want the results that we want. But knowledge is power, and knowledge it helps us in a sense. Not too much knowledge now, because you ain't supposed to know everything. But wisdom is actually learning something and applying it. And me knowing that now, I'm very much more attentive in how I'm dealing with situations, how I'm interacting with people, or how I'm being received. That means so much to me, and that is exactly what I intend to continue to do. So, for you guys, your homework, I'm giving you guys homework this time. Go back, think of the times where your boundaries were trampled on and how that made you feel. Think of 2 to 3 situations. And then I want you to think about 2 to 3 situations where you were the one that was trampling on someone's boundaries, where you were the one trying to persuade, coerce, and manipulate someone into doing the things that you want to do, and how that made you feel, and how you think that made the other person feel. I want us to be accountable as we take this journey, because that is the only way to really heal. We can't walk around thinking everybody is just doing everything to us and we're saints. We're not saints. We have our flaws. I hope that you guys take this moment of self-reflection. Please leave me comments, leave me voice messages. My link tree has all the information for everything in any way that you can contact me. I want to hear some stories about your moments of accountability, your moments of where you were on the receiving end of boundary trampling, and where you were actually the person that was trampling on the boundaries. I do think I'm going to do a little bit more in-depth video about boundary trampling in the future, but for right now, I think this is a good place to leave it. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I will talk to you in my next video. I love you so freaking much. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all really don't even know. I love you so much, and I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.